I'm not sure if it's long-term viability. It looks like those Corsairs are going to take out that Overlord of Heroes. And it looks like much, yeah, they're the destroyable temples, the destructible temples I was talking about at the beginning of the game. If those temples are destroyed, it'll provide much with a much easier, no pun intended, much easier access to Hero's main base. And it looks like Hero knows he's going in for an attack. This is not going to be successful, I don't think. There are Dragoons and Cannons there. Zergling's going in, going to try and take down some drones, but it's not going to work. Much losing some cannons, but it doesn't matter. Those are replaceable. Hero losing that force of Zerglings, but a ton of Zerglings moving forward for Hero now. Hero with an Ultralisk Cavern down. I don't know if we'll be seeing Ultralisk yet or not. I don't know if he has the economy to support this. And that middle temple's going to go down. It's going to provide Much with an easy ray of attack. And it looks like Hero moving in on Much's natural expansion again with a lot of Zerglings. A ton of Zerglings coming in. I don't know if Much has the force to defend against this. Much losing a lot of Dragoons here. He's going to lose a lot of probes. That gateway going down, losing all of his cannons. Much looks like it's going to be hard pressed here. Much losing a lot of Zerglings. Attack speed going down. The Zerglings are going for the Nexus. I think they're going to take down the Nexus. Goes down in seconds. So the attack speed upgraded Zerglings. I don't know if Much is going to be able to stop this. Looks like Much does manage to repel those Zerglings, but critically, Much has lost a lot at that natural expansion of his. And this is not looking good for Much at all. Much, and critically Much has opened that middle avenue of attack. And once Hero realizes that Hero is going to be able to stream those Zerglings, Hero with another just massive army of Zerglings marching on Much's natural expansion. This is not going to be good for Much. He's going to put a ton of pressure on Much. Much is going to lose that forge critically, and he's not going to be able to replace any of his cannons. I don't know what Much's problem is. Huge force of Zerglings in Much's base now, in Much's main. There's a Dark Templar in there, but it's not going to be enough. Much is going to lose those High Templar, and a lot of his bases. Oh, jeez, Much, what are you doing? Much needs to pull forces back. Looks like he takes out that force of Zerglings, but Hero, with just putting constant pressure on Much over the second half of this game, he's been playing like a pro here, and to be honest, Much hasn't been playing very well. Hero with a ton of Ultralisks now. He's going to just force his way down Much's middle. Much has an army, but it hasn't been doing much of anything. Much looks like he's warping his Nexus and his natural expansion back in. Hero critically with Zerglings still in Much's main base, taking out a lot of probes, and this is just really bad for Much. Hero just stomping all over the Grandpa Toss right now, and it looks like, I mentioned before, it's Battle of the Young and Old, and it looks like the Old is going to be usurped here. Things are not looking good for him. He's trying desperately to attack one of Hero's expansions, but a lot of Ultralisks there, a lot of storms going down from Much, though. I'm not sure. It looks like Much is going to kill all these Ultralisks, and he might be able to take this expansion out. I don't know. I don't know how many Zerglings or Ultralisks Hero has in reserve. We'll have to see. A group of Zerglings now coming in here trying to attack those Archons, and it looks like this attack of Much is going to be repelled. Much does not have enough to deal with this expansion, and that is really bad for Much because he sent that army in piecemeal, and now it's destroyed. And Hero with a big group of Zerglings and Much's main taking out a lot of probes. They might take out that Nexus and Much's main. I'm not sure. Look at the Templar Archives. Templar Archives goes down for Much. Much losing a lot of tech here, losing a lot of probes. As Stargate's going to go down to these speed upgraded Zerglings, Much needs to pull some forces back. A lot of Zerglings dying as well. Much finally getting a storm off, taking those Zerglings out, but not before critically losing that Templar Archives and Stargate. This looks really bad for Much right now. Hero just disassembling Much from the inside out, and Much is just losing a lot of tech. And I don't think he can replace his tech and keep his army going at the same time. And if Hero realizes that Hero is, of course, going to capitalize on this massive advantage he has, he maybe take another expansion, or maybe he's just going to drive the nail into the coffin. I'm not sure. But Hero can really do anything he wants at this point because he has the forces and he has the economy to do it, and Much is just way behind now. He's losing a lot of forces here. This army of Heroes is going to get destroyed, but Hero with more forces coming in, and this doesn't look good for Much. Much needs to do something really quickly because this game is really turning against Much's favor right now. I'm not sure if he can come back. We'll have to see. I've seen him in worse situations than this before, but I don't think we're going to be seeing any pylon hearts from Much today. I don't think we're going to be seeing any pylon hearts from Much. And it looks like Hero, that's exactly what Hero's doing. Hero is going to expand. That Dark Templar is going to get taken out before it can kill any drones of Heroes. Oh, excuse me, This cast is really killing my voice. It's an exciting game. And that temple destroyed in the middle, providing an easy causeway of access for both players. And Much is determined. And yeah, this is what I was talking about. That causeway of access for those Zerglings. They're just going to stream onto Much's side of the map. Much is going to get, his army's going to get completely surrounded and massacred. And I think that might be GG, folks. I think that was all Much had left. And Hero's just going to completely surround it with a big force of Ultralists and Cracklings and slaughter it. And Hero's going to just drive his army down Much's throat here, and Much has nothing to defend this. It looks like Hero's going to walk away with this game. It looks like Hero will be advancing to the winner's match, and it looks like we'll be seeing Up Magic versus Much in Game 4. And Much GG's, game over. The Grandpa toss, the Vampire toss. Looks like he forgot his blood this morning because he has been beaten by an amateur Zerg, just as Bisu was defeated by an amateur Zerg in his group. Much is defeated by STX Soul's amateur Zerg, Hero. And Hero advances to the winner's match, where he is going to be facing Yellow. So we're going to be seeing a ZVZ in the winner's match, and Much is going to move on to face Up Magic in the loser's match. And we'll have to see how this pans out. I hope you enjoyed this audio commentary. This has been Venel coming at you guys from the Zone. Hope to be casting some more games for you guys soon. See ya.
그리고 이제 병력의 절반 이상을 희생한다고 하더라도 러프 2기로 엄청나게 이득을 보면서 상대방의 멀티 오가를 없애버리는 이런 아주 전술도 굉장히 좋았습니다.
네, 그렇습니다. 자, 이제 김명훈, 마재훈에 이어서 세 번째 적은 박명수, 조일정, 그 중에 누가 될 것인지, 그리고 바로 김명훈 선수의 상대는 누가 될 것인지 잠시 후에 비전팀 2에서 결정 지어지겠습니다.